Hello, Collective. This is going to be our first collective reading of many to come. Um, yeah, so we're going to tap into the collective and read for twin flame soulmates or just life in general. I intuitively shuffled and picked some cards, so we are going to go through them right now. My name is Sacred Soul Sister, and I hope and I invite you all to become a part of our community here. And I hope that you enjoy these collective love readings, okay? So, we got my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. We also got emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So, right out the gate, we are being divinely guided by our spirit guides and our ancestors to know that we are deeply loved, not only by our divine counterparts, but also by nothing's missing, is what it says, and our love transcends space and time. So some of us may have counterparts that are incarnated with us in this lifetime. Some of us may have counterparts who have already passed. Some of us may not have met our counterparts yet, but we are being guided to know that we are always one. And that in order to be able to feel this love more clearly, we must let go of resentment because it can distort our perception of what is. Okay. For some advice, we have make a meal. How fitting. We have Thanksgiving coming up very soon next week. And then we also have full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. We're being guided to be authentically ourselves. And we should make it a goal of ours to not only be authentically ourselves starting today and definitely through the final months of 2023, but let it be our expression, our mantras leading into the next year. Okay, so I did pick a few ancestor cards, and we have, I love this card. Oh man, we have the Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. And this shows an indigenous Native American with the bison or buffalo, um, but mostly known as the bison. Beautiful, big, strong creature. Um, and so, what I'm getting from this card is uh, in this life, in order to keep the peace between every living thing, whether it's mighty, great, and powerful, or as small as like a mouse or um, a spider in the corner of your house. Um, we all have to kind of coexist in a space relative to each other, and we may feel like the superior species, but this card is letting us know that we need to release certain ideologies that we might have created within our own minds or society might have given to us. But yes, let go of the need to be right. We also have depicted on the next card a Native American with a what looks like a time chart. I could be wrong. This could be a drum, but he is adorned with beautiful headdress made with antlers and bells, and above him is an owl with with their wings open wide. Um, and then also in the back of the owl is a faint imprint of like a dream catcher. So this card is showing me that we are being divinely guided on this path of trusting and learning and growing and releasing. And again, the next card is another feather, and this card is Guardian Angel. You are not alone. So heavily on the soul guidance, heavily on the intuition, and very, very heavily on the spiritual guidance. Our spirit guides are coming in heavily to let us know that we are not alone and that they are helping us. They are guiding us on this journey. Um, you could be Native American or of a native tribe, ancestors. You could resonate with being um, of an indigenous culture that practices connecting with your spirit guides. Okay, so let's jump into the next set of cards. We have Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. So again, working side by side with our spirit guides, coming together with them. This could include prayers, communication. We could be verbally communicating, mentally communicating, speaking with our loved ones and our ancestors who have passed, and they are getting the message. We have memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. Sorry, my dogs are playing. So, um, definitely of an ancient civilization, or our spirit teams can also be showing us that we are living in a time of technology, and the progression that our species have made, but always to remember that our bloodline comes from a time of old, of long ago. There is the Ankh, is it an anchor? Ankh? The Egyptian, it looks like an Egyptian cross. But yes, beautiful, beautiful energies of guidance, really. Okay, so our next cards, we have our fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in an energy of love. And then forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So today we might be in the energy of a little bit of resentment and definitely fear that because our partner has not shown up yet, or because they're no longer with us, or whatever it may be that is blocking us from feeling carefree today, it is showing up in the cards that we are holding on just a little too tight. Okay, let's see what do we have next. Okay, unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Forgiveness, you are now able to attract the power of love in order to release past hurts. Okay, expression, you are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. And then evolution, you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Okay, so this shows a little bit of progression through forgiveness. Wow, we had forgiveness show up twice. So we have this opening heart chakra. Um, so what I'm being taken to is a lot of past energy. We're evolving through it. It may be coming up as fear right now, but we must understand that we are united with a higher power, a higher source, and our job here through expression is to release. Okay? To release all of those stuck emotions. Today may be one of more of those critical days where our mind might be bundled up just a little bit. Um, if you listen to other tarot readers, you may also see the reflection of fear in the readings today. So today might not be a good day to listen to a bulk of tarot readings. I mean, no day is really good for listening to a bulk because there's so many conflicting messages. But then again, use your best discernment to know who the reader is for you. And I always like to say, if it feels, even if the read is tough, if it feels like it is chocked full um, with positive um, affirmations, if it feels like they're encouraging you to breathe through it, to have an understanding that days like this happen and it's okay, and that is the most important thing about listening to tarot. So yeah. Okay, our next cards we have here is dignified, and the core word is strength, and this is a beautiful card. It's um, a staircase leading up to a closed door, but the staircase is up through these clouds, and this door that I feel is up in the heavens. Okay, so our strength lies beyond our physical body and beyond our physical mind. And that is important to understand, because the next card says deep cellular healing, arterious energy, physical and emotional healing. Okay, so wow, and then there's an angel and also the same arching gateway with a door through the clouds to the heavens. Next to the memories of Atlantis with the ink, wow, they really all have similar pictures on them, and basically it feels like we are being led on this journey by our soul to be able to heal the past memories, what's coded in our DNA from our ancestors. They're guiding us to be able to have the strength to physically and emotionally heal during our time here on earth. Okay, so I know at the beginning I did say that this reading may be a love reading, but it seems like this reading is again back to self, self love, and facing our fears and having forgiveness for our past. And what we don't understand, or we may understand, is this forgiveness is large. It spans beyond us. It could span beyond us to the point where it's understanding that we're forgiving our parents, we're forgiving our grandparents. There's this work that we're doing is for our children, our children's children. Okay, so we are becoming the peacekeepers of our life, and we are very intuitive, we are extremely guided, and we are very loved, you know? And then, beautiful. I love these cards that are coming out next. We got Realm Bridger and High Heart Chakra. Okay, so the Realm Bridger, I've always, since I've been able to identify with my spiritual path, I've considered myself a realm bridger from a really young age, and you may as well. Um, having a deeper understanding of, you know, our physical incarnation, but also our spiritual incarnation, and the work that we're doing here, not only to heal ourselves, but also to heal our lineage. Okay, so that's the realm bridger right now. High heart chakra. That will be at the top of our heart, and so we're being cracked open at this time, due to the amount of forgiveness that we are bringing through our lives. Um, yeah, it's such a beautiful card. All right, let's see. We've got two more cards here, and I guess I will leave Ruby for last. But we have postcards from Spirit. I'm going to read this one. Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you? We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what's been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh, or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? Wow. So that definitely does pull this reading together. We got to let loose just a little. Take some time away from, calculating, take some time away from checking up on Spirit, take some time away from, thinking about what we have as to heavy responsibilities or our future plans. Okay? That might do us a little bit of good today. Our advice was to make a meal, so you may have fun chefing it up in the kitchen, or like preparing for your Thanksgiving meals or feast. Yeah, sounds great. I love it. I will definitely be taking the rest of the day to kind of breathe out and not worry too much about all the nitty gritty details in life today, so that we can see what we have tomorrow. Because, energy is ever changing, and boy, don't I love that about life. Okay, our final card. This is going to be our last message. I love Rumi. I love, you know, great time to end on a Rumi card. Beyond the threshold of fear. Wow. Wow. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everyone is compassion and love. It's your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. Rumi. How I celebrate for you. After so long away from home, you are finally returning beyond the threshold of fear. You dispense with your doubts, hesitations, cautions, and tentativeness. They are old friends with whom you no longer have anything in common. Goodbye, old friend. I wish you well, you say, whilst turning your face to the beckoning light of a new and yet ancient world you are visiting, as though the first for the first time, and yet somehow always remember deep in your sacred heart. I would like to thank you all for jumping on today to share your energy with us. I hope that you enjoyed this message. Please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel, and we would love to see you here tomorrow for our next daily check in. Thank you all so much and have a beautiful, wonderful day.